Kelvin, Jamal shooting that with enough time to get the rebound, sort of learning from earlier in the year. I mean, how big was that?
Well, the main thing was get it to the rim. We were not going to shoot anything outside of 5 feet. I wanted to give the referee a chance to blow the whistle. I want to have a chance. I want 3 ways to win that game: a whistle, make the shot, or an offense rebound, put it in. And we got the third one. So we had 3 opportunities in that play, and that's we hammered. I threatened his life if he pulled up and shot a jump shot. We were going to get that ball to the rim. When we beat Texas at Texas a little bit earlier, we had a very similar scenario where we pulled up and shot a jump shot. That's just not the right play. You've got to give yourself more than one way to win the game. But Jaywan here is the one that made the play. Now, Maul could have made the layup. He missed it. Juan got the offensive rebound tip. Maul picked it up and put it in. I mean, that's I don't know if you could script it any better than that.
Kelvin, you guys made some tough shots tonight. Beat the clock. I mean, you guys no one in the country before you came through with some big shots.
I think a lot of it has to do with just winning DNA. You know, our kids are, we just, we had a lot of things go against us tonight. You know, we had 3 main guys out, didn't even play, didn't even dress. Our starting center was MIA. We basically had to play 4 guards all night and our 4-man. So we were just plugging the holes in the boat up. I don't think that, we have this little offense we'll go to where it's spaced, and our terminology, we'll zoom out of it, we'll boom out of it. We'll try to get baseline and find a defender we can drive. We executed that. There was a portion there where LJ, I just gave him the ball, and kind of ran flat. I remember doing that one night in Stillwater with Nolan Johnson. We just flattened the floor out and let LJ go play. And sometimes that's your best offense. This isn't a beauty contest where you're supposed to draw it up and look like Princeton's offense. The name of the game is make a basket. It doesn't say how. We got a bunch of guys that can score. We don't have a lot of great shooters. We're not a great shooting team. He's a great shooter. Emmanuel Sharp's a good shooter, but LJ's an outstanding shooter. Emmanuel's a good shooter. Maul's serviceable. Dunn's actually a good shooter when he'll pull the trigger and shoot it. Of course, he'd rather shot fake molecules and then travel. Of course, that makes sense. We've found ways to win all year long on the road. Didn't always play great, but we've figured out how to win the game.
Ryan, Joe.
Yeah. Can you give us an update on JoJo's status?
Not yet. I've got to talk to John. Probably meet with him tomorrow in the training room.
Go ahead, Chris. You got one?
Willie off the bench, he has that one offensive rebound, the block. I mean, how important is it?
Well, that was I don't know that. I've looked at the film. I can't react to that right now. But he had a role. We put him on the left side and told him drive the baseline, and we found somebody he could drive. He got the ball to the rim. They're not a rim protecting team like Cincinnati. We just played Cincinnati. Cincinnati's got 2 7-footers, 6'11", 6'10". It's hard for us to score at the rim on them, even though we were very fortunate to beat them twice. That's a hard matchup for us, Cincinnati. But in space, we can get the ball to the rim, and our kids did a good job either finishing or kicking it out and then making the +1 pass. We did a good job of that tonight.
Juwan, how's your hand, and what do you think allowed you guys to, with all the injuries, foul trouble, pull
The main thing I would just say is just having each other's back. You know, when we travel, we know we all we got, and just having trust in our teammates, and knowing that they're gonna give everything every given night, just gives us a lot of confidence, especially going to our bench too. LJ Maul, we know what they're gonna give us every night, but just having a bench that can come in and fill in their position, really helps us out. But it all comes with confidence and just trusting your teammates and knowing that they're gonna go out there and do the right thing.
And how's your head doing?
Great.
How many stitches you get?
7.
You had 7 stitches. You didn't play the last 5 minutes first half. But, Javon's a big part of everything we do. He can score on the low post. He can pass. He's a brilliant basketball player in terms of IQ. But I want to congratulate or give a shout out to Porter and his staff. They did an awesome job preparing for us. We're a good defensive team. Now, granted, a lot of our main guys are out, but we didn't have an answer for them tonight. Second half, we did a couple things differently, and it helped for a while. And then we made a couple bonehead mistakes on Darthard. Is that how you pronounce his name? The Darthard kid, he's really, and they didn't miss. I mean, they really, really shot it well tonight. Tonight was one of those nights that on the road, that's how you get beat, is the other team gets hot and they make a boatload of shots, and that's what they did tonight. But they had a good plan. We played, how many conference games we played now?
This is 16.
So, we played 16 Big 12 games, and that's offensively, I think the two teams that played the best against us was Kansas at Allen Fieldhouse and Oklahoma. I mean, they were really good tonight. But our kids played well, but Porter and his staff did a great job putting them in the right positions, too.
We have time for a couple more if anybody's got.
Kelvin, when you came on the court, the OU fans responded to you. I'm curious how you and Kelvin and Quantas thought about that, how they still care for you.
Yeah, I'm just glad I was with Hollis and Quantas and Kellen. How do you not like Hollis and Quantas and Kellen, right? They're like, Kellen's my son, but Hollis and Quantas are, they've been my sons too for a long time, just like these guys would be my sons. Our programs have always been really close-knit. Aaron McGee was at practice last night, and he was there again this morning. Ebi Ara, Joseph Zendre, I love Yo-Yo. He was there last night, and I saw him again this morning. Kevin Bookout. Matt Gibson. Remember Matt Gibson? This is, the memories are about, at some point, that's all you'll have. At some point, you guys aren't there yet. I'm getting close. But the memories that I'll take from here are just amazing. The friends, that's the thing. It's not just the basketball people. It's the people outside basketball. Those are people that I appreciate, and we've stayed in touch over the years. And I've followed through, their families' ups and downs of family life that people go through. We kind of commiserate with each other about stuff like that. But Oklahoma will always be home in a lot of ways. Kellen and Lauren, proud graduates of the University of Oklahoma. Karen's best friends are still from Edgenall, our old street over there at the trails. I see Mike Houck back there. Mike's gotten a little bit older. I remember when he was just a young buck, dating that pretty lady he's got with him. I think she was his intern. We used to go to the house after games and have a couple drinks and a couple slices of pizza. Remember that, Mike? It's just stuff like that. It's good to see Joe and But I still hear. You know, I got a great text today from Patty Gasso. She wanted me. I didn't know she played today. She said, "Mike, call Mike. He's got tickets for you. We play at 11 and what was it, 3? 1:45. He said, "Come to one of those games." I texted her back. I said, "I'm gonna lay low today, Patty, but I appreciate it." But I think she was in Houston. They were playing softball. When was it? Last. Yeah. And she texted me, and I hear from Sherry Cole. I hear from Sherry and Bob. I think Bob texted me about every other game. After the Baylor game in Waco, got a text from Bullet Bob. So, yeah, a lot of dear friends, here. It's not very often you get to coach with 3 Hall of Famers now: Sherry Cole, Patty Gasso, and Bob Stoops. That's pretty neat.
Got time for one more if anybody's got it. Just one.
Kelvin, fighting through the adversity, the guys out to foul trouble, is that an example of a program, culture? That's not like, if you look at it like that.
Yeah, we just kind of, the year after we went to the Final Four, we lost Marcus Sasser and Tremont Mark, within 24 hours. And they were our 2 starting guards. Marcus went on to become the first-round draft choice last year, but, we just had to figure it out. And that team wound up going to the Elite Eight and lost to Villanova. Same thing. What's the plan? Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Nobody's going to cut you any slack if you lose a game, no matter who's there and who's not. So let's figure out how to win the game. The biggest thing tonight was is scoring. We had to score because we had a hard time guarding them. We're playing our 2 guard at the 4 spot. We're playing our 2 5s. Spent most of the night on the bench. The Hartman kid played great. Soares, the shooter, what's his name? Huh? No, Soares, the one I just asked. Mentioned. Yeah, him. Did he miss a shot? What was he from the 3-point line? 5 for 7. When did he miss 2? I don't remember him missing. But I just thought they played great. They did. Their offense was outstanding. We couldn't guard them. They couldn't guard us either. And it's almost like whoever had the ball last was probably going to win. Just fortunately, it was us.
Coach, LJ, thank you.
Okay, thank you.